again. Today we are doing such a fun movie and it is season appropriate. We are gonna do The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm super excited for this because I love this movie. I've seen it a bunch of times. It's like the perfect mixture of like Halloween and Christmas. It's a really short, sweet movie, but it's one of my favorites. I cannot wait for Holden to see it. So Holden, what do you know about this movie? What have you seen? And what are your thoughts going into it?
It's true, I have not watched this movie from start to finish. I do want to be clear though that although I haven't seen it, I do know quite a bit about it. In Kingdom Hearts, at the very least, there's a level that's all about Halloween Town and helping Jack Skellington. I've seen so many parodies. I've seen even a lot of behind the scenes about this movie as well, with all the different Jack Skellington heads that they would go through to animate him. So I do want to be clear here. I'm not like, I don't know what this is about. There's that iconic scene where he's walking up, I guess, this like crooked tree and the moon's behind him, and it's a very iconic shot. This movie is a musical, I know that, which means that it'll probably be cut down pretty significantly in the reaction for copyright reasons, but hopefully not too much. But it also means that if you head over to Patreon, you can watch the full-length reaction with us over there so long as you have access to a copy of The Nightmare Before Christmas on your end. I am excited to watch this one through. We did try watching it last year as a family, so we got about 20 minutes in before the kids were kind of over it and wanted to do other things. But we did try last year, so I'm excited to finally just sit down and watch this thing through. It's not even that long, so this should be a pretty fun video for us.
I really hope that he's gonna like this movie. It's Tim Burton, the king of creativity. This is just a memorable movie for me, so I'm really excited to show him.
But before we get into it, we can't forget the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day comes from a video I did called The Truth About Halloween Town. This is not Halloween Town from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This was Halloween Town, the Disney Channel original movie Halloween Town. That one I have seen many, many times, and I'm gonna see, maybe we'll be able to watch it on the channel here too. I did a whole conspiracy thing about the Halloween Town films just for fun, so relax. Anyway, somebody commented on that video, said, not gonna lie, every time I hear Halloween Town, I don't even think of the place from this movie. I just think of the one from The Nightmare Before Christmas. It was the other way around for me because I had never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't even know it was called Halloween Town until I played the Kingdom Hearts game. Anyway, thank you so much for that comment of the day. If you want your comment featured in a comment of the day, leave us a comment down below. We'll check those out. For now, let's go to get into it. My husband, my wife's husband, the wife.
No, let's go ahead and get into this classic film, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, I feel like I'm a little kid again. This is a movie for me that around like the Christmas season, it gives me goosebumps.
Really?
Especially the music.
What's this? What's this? I see, I know the songs. Yeah, they played that on loop on the Kingdom Hearts games. That's a game that you should actually play. Also, I don't think Tim Burton was as active in the overall production, I think we're led to believe. It's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I don't think he was like extremely involved. He was involved, but not.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems. Now you probably
I recognize this place from Kingdom Hearts.
Has come from time you begun.
Stop motion for this is really impressive. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. I know we're watching this around Christmas time, but would you consider this to be more of a Christmas or Halloween movie?
Honestly, I think it's more of a Halloween, but it could be either.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like one for like musicals.
Yeah, I was actually surprised because I usually hate them.
I take that back. I think musicals I would just rather see like in person. You know what I mean?
I do like Sweeney Todd, which is another, not Tim Burton made the film, it's not like his. Oh, now they did that fire.
Jack Skellington!
This is also who you call General Grievous. It's like one of your oldest running jokes on the channel.
The likeness is uncanny.
Jack Skellington just had two other arms with lightsabers.
Great Halloween, everybody!
I believe it was our most horrible yet.
The deadly nightshade you slipped me wore off, Sally.
Ew.
Come back, crawl. Thank you.
It's a fish.
Thank you.
Oh, it is a fish.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
Just like last year, and the year before that.
Danny Elfman, I think.
0.
There are few who deny it. What I do, I am the best.
Did you ever see All Dogs Go to Heaven?
It's been a long time.
Give out a shriek. The pumpkin
Oh, yeah.
Pumpkin King.
inside of these.
Oh, so iconic.
This is a classic shot.
To a guy in Kentucky, I'm Mr. Unlucky.
I like how Kentucky is canonical in
yeah.
Halloween Town.
To recite Shakespearean quotations.
Shakespeare's also canon.
If they only understood, he'd give it all up. There's an empty place in my bones.
This was pretty revolutionary at the time, I think. Stop motion had been done before, but that moving camera is a big factor. This is one of those movies that takes like forever. I don't think it was a big hit when it first came out either.
You've come back.
Yes?
Shall we then?
I absolutely love the dark themes in this movie.
Pretty sure this movie single-handedly kept Hot Topic in business for years.
You can make other creations.
Oh, Zero, not now. Here you go, boy.
Is that one of his ribs?
I've got the plans for next Halloween. I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself.
He hasn't been home all night.
Hostage.
What is this?
Cool shot too. Wonder what the Thanksgiving world looks like.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? What's this? Children throwing snowballs instead of throwing heads. The busy
Instead of throwing heads.
Can't believe my eyes. The smile on everyone. So now correct me if I'm wrong.
I just walked up to the roof.
The children are asleep.
Kind of creepy, Jack.
There's nothing underneath.
Well, I guess that would fit his
Here to
whole
scream,
thing.
scare them or ensnare them.
Dang, that must be a California king, because there's like 5 people in that bed.
Well, they are small.
I want it, oh I want it, oh I want it for my own. What is this? Christmas Town?
Ho, 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 ho! 365 days left till next Halloween.
364. Peeked behind the Cyclops' eye, but he wasn't there.
It's time to sound the alarm.
I love it.
Worm's wort and frog's breath. Nothing's more suspicious than frog's breath.
I'm not hungry. Oops.
Hardly has strength as it is.
Silly. See? Scrumptious.
Anyone think to dredge the lake?
Zero.
Jack just got back from vacation.
I know. I love it.
Call a town meeting and I'll tell everyone all
Yeah, I have officially not seen beyond this.
immediately.
When it gets real good.
I think I've seen when he like got to the Christmas town, but I haven't seen anything after that.
Our meeting tonight.
I want to tell you about Christmas Town.
It's a world unlike anything I've ever seen, like a most improbable dream. Whole thing starts with a box.
A box?
Either locked.
Is it filled with a pox?
A box.
The whole thing's topped to the bow.
What's in
That's
it?
the point of the thing, not to know. Does it still have a foot?
Let me see. Let me look.
Splendid idea. This Christmas sounds fun.
Well, give them what they want. The ruler of this Christmas land. Fearsome king with a deep, mighty voice, like a lobster, huge and red. Carting bulging sacks with his big great arms. And they call him Sandy Claus.
Sandy Claus.
They don't understand. Oh, well.
I love his little jammies.
Got to be a logical way to explain this Christmas thing.
Poisoned me for the last time, you wretched girl.
Oh, even his wheelchair has stitches.
I know.
Hello?
Jack Skellington!
I'm conducting a series of experiments.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
I know.
Jack has a pretty nice pad.
Well, he's the Pumpkin King.
But what does it mean?
Oh. Jeez. She's filled with leaves.
Just putting herself back together.
Oh, I'm glad she can't feel
How
pain.
symbolic.
Gone again!
Sandy Claus equals Christmas. Oh, okay.
I love the music change.
Well, that's interesting. What happened there?
Something's up with Jack, something's up with Jack.
Never says a word. Hope he hasn't died.
Something's up with Jack.
Christmas time is buzzing in my skull. Something here I'm not quite getting. Though I try, I keep forgetting. In these little bric-a-brac, a secret's waiting to be cracked. What does it mean? What does it mean? Deep as I've been led to think, am I trying much too hard? The answer's right in front of me. Just because I cannot see it, doesn't mean I can't believe it. It belonged to anyone, not anyone in fact, but me. I could have proven to.
Electric chair.
Exactly what?
I did that Black Mirror we just watched.
Christmas will be ours!
Aw, Sally.
Special job for each of
We need some of these.
Exceedingly simple.
Look! Jack! Barrel!
Halloween's finest trick-or-treaters.
We thought you didn't like us, Jack.
He kind of reminds me of the penguin.
Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus? Kidnap the Sandy Claus, bury him for 90 years, then see him be taught.
Jeez.
He'll be so pleased, I do declare.
This is literally an episode of Dateline.
He'll reward us too, I'll bet. Beat him with a stick.
Beat him with a stick? Oh, so that's pretty awful.
I had the most terrible vision.
That's splendid.
No, it was a fire.
That's not my Christmas. I want you to make it.
Jack, it's going to be a disaster.
How could it be?
It's a mistake, Jack.
Now don't be modest.
We got him! We got him!
Perfect. Open it up.
Bunny!
We went through the door.
Which door?
I told you!
I'm very sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Be careful with Sandy Claus when you fetch him.
Master, the plan.
This time.
During Christmas, it's ours this time, and won't the children be surprised? Time to give them something fun in Christmas.
Pretty dark.
My spider legs and creepy balls.
And creepy bows.
Making Christmas time. Here comes Jack.
See how I transform this old
rat into a most delightful hat.
Never make a present. It's been dead for much
Oh my gosh.
Something fresher, something pleasant.
Christmas time.
Oh, he's just making flying reindeer skeletons.
I love the reindeer.
Nice, nice, naughty. Nice. Hardly any naughty children this year.
Isn't Santa adorable?
Trick or treat!
Huh?
But you're the Pumpkin King.
Not anymore. And I feel something is missing. But what?
It's big, Jack. And happy!
Let me out!
Oh, geez, Santa.
You don't have claws at all. You don't need to have another worry about Christmas this year. It's your turn to take it easy.
But there must be some mistake.
That's what I'm missing.
But
Thanks.
They kidnapped this guy and stole his hat.
No!
Ho, ho, ho!
On Christmas Eve,
Where are we taking him? To Oogie Boogie, of course.
haven't you heard of peace on earth and goodwill toward men?
Now!
This'll stop Jack.
We'll have conversations worth having.
He just put half of his brain in another body.
don't do this.
Jeez. Poor Santa.
I know.
My gosh. Oh, his
Really
hands are
body
tied.
shaming him. It's like one of my favorite parts.
Well, well, well. What have we here? You're the one everybody's talking about.
Dude.
Your joke.
Oh, what is Santa's beard?
He's ancient. He's ugly. I don't know which is worse. I
That
like
is a great voice.
you hear the boogie song. Ah, boogie, boogie man.
Come to your senses.
Oh my gosh.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do the best I can. Whoa! Sound of rolling dice to me is music in the air. It's much more fun with lives on the line. Not mine, of course. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
Your silhouette, a dark blot on the moon.
We can't take off in this. The reindeer can't see an inch in front of their noses.
Oh, does he use zero? Be like Rudolph?
My precious plans.
There goes Christmas.
Jeez.
What a brilliant nose you have. The better to light my way.
Dog saved the day again.
Wow. Callie, I really need you to get with the program here.
My dearest Jack. Since there's something in the
Sally's a bit emo.
They're all a bit emo, sweetie.
tragedies at hand, and does he notice how much he means to me?
What was that other movie Tim Burton did with where Johnny Depp did one of the voices? Like this, a stop motion type of thing.
I don't know.
Now I think
Then there's Frank and Weenie. Why didn't they ever make a sequel to this? Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
Santa?
Looks like there's some chatter about a second one.
Christmas. There you go, Sonny.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
Oh my gosh!
I love
That's
it.
horrible.
I mean, yeah.
Hello, police.
Terrible.
Attacked by Christmas toys?
Oh no. Jeez, Jack, what are you doing, man?
I wonder if this would receive the same rating if it came out today.
Good question.
I know, a skeleton. Keep calm.
Mangling this joyous holiday. Military are mobilizing.
Military units? Oh my gosh.
Look, Zero.
Poor Jack.
Searchlights.
They're celebrating!
They're celebrating.
Careful! Are you a gambling man, Sandy?
I'll get you out of here.
Diggle, diggle, diggle.
Oogie Boogie dude's kind of a weirdo.
What? You tried to make a dupe out of me?
Little Harry and Jordan, won't they be surprised?
Oh my gosh.
They're trying to hit us. Zero!
Merry Christmas to all! Terrible news, folks! Jack has been blown to smithereens!
Terrible news. There's still no sign of Santa Claus. Christmas will have to be canceled this year.
In the arms of the angel.
What have I done? Everything's gone all wrong. Only dust. Here lies poor old Jack. But he really understood? Well, how could they? What the heck? I went and did my best, and Jack, the Pumpkin King. That's right. I am the Pumpkin King. Going to give it all my might. Uh-oh. I hope there's still time to set things right.
You wait till Jack hears about this.
Halloween has been blown to smithereens.
Smithereens.
Christmas isn't over yet.
What's that you said about luck? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Feeling weak with hunger. Snake eyes. Good. 11. Bye-bye, doll face.
Hello, Oogie.
Come on, Gold Man.
Good thing Jack's like a literal toothpick.
Reminds me of that trap in Saw. Saw 6 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Seems like they got some inspiration from this movie.
How dare you treat my friends so shady?
Yeah, Jack.
Ew. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh. Santa.
Bumpy sleigh ride? Jack? She's the only one who makes any sense around this insane asylum.
I hope there's still time.
Of course there is.
Whoa. What? All right.
Help.
I couldn't let you just...
Sally, did you?
Jack! Jack!
Wherever he goes. Yes, folks.
Horrible.
Kris Kringle has pulled it out of the bag.
That was a resounding failure.
It's great to be home.
Happy Halloween!
Merry Christmas.
What's this?
What's this?
I haven't got a clue.
What's this?
Precious jewel.
What on earth? That's him. That's himself.
It's his perfect match.
Yeah. Loki and Sylvie.
My dearest friend, if you don't mind, and forever.
He kind of neglected her this whole movie.
For it,
I mean, he was a little preoccupied.
we're simply meant to be.
Henry Selick.
All right, so we just finished The Nightmare Before Christmas. Before I give my take on it, short little take, I want to know what you thought about this movie.
I actually really enjoyed this one a lot. I always get nervous when we watch classics that one of us haven't seen because we don't have the nostalgic factor built in. That being said though, I did really enjoy it a lot. I'd heard the What's This song, and I kind of got over that song, to be honest, even before seeing this movie. It always was kind of repetitive to me. But the songs like in the latter half of the movie, I had never heard before. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I really liked Oogie Boogie. That was fun. The three little kids, I remember from the Kingdom Hearts video games, so I'd seen them. But seeing them in the movie was a lot of fun as well. The mischievous little brats that they are. Jack Skellington is great. Overall though, the whole premise of the movie of him wanting to basically be Santa and do the Santa things, his heart's in the right place, but he is dropping off like these horrible presents that he thinks that kids would enjoy because that's what they enjoy in Halloween Town, but in the Christmas Town or Christmas universe world, they don't. It's like terrifying and horrifying. So really he failed his overall goal. I don't know if the lesson is like stay in your lane, like you're the Halloween dude, Santa is the Christmas dude. That's the way it needs to be, because he's like, well, I guess, you know, there goes Sandy Claus doing his thing. But I did really like it. I like Sally a lot too. They made her like the voice of reason throughout the whole movie, being like the one that's giving warning to Jack, who's getting so caught up in his aspirations. He can't see the fault that will eventually come. And then of course they get together at the end, which was really, really sweet and wonderful. Not a very long movie. Listed on here is 1 hour and 19. The actual movie pre-credits is like 1 hour and 12 minutes, like barely. So it's like, I think it actually falls short of a theatrical runtime. I think a typical theatrical runtime is like 75 to 80 minutes long, and this would be just shy of that. Really great filmmaking though. There's been a lot of stop motion filmmaking in the past, but the way that they did the moving cameras, the way that they did compositing things like fire, things like the fog, and things like, there was like a little shot where like bubbles were popping up while the camera's moving and while the little characters are being hand animated. I'm actually not sure how they did some of those shots. There's one where they put in the fog, which normally they just film it regularly, which they did a couple times. But there's one where Sally is pouring the fog into the fountain or whatever, and it comes pouring out, and it goes like behind her. And I'm not sure how they did that at this time, so I'd be really curious to know about that. The other ones I could kind of figure out how they would pull off, but that one I was like, I don't know how they're meshing those two takes, because fog is something you can't really do that way. Anyway, I'm getting into technicalities. Overall, I really enjoyed it though. This was a great watch.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I think this movie's great. Jack Skellington is just fantastic in his own right. Love him. I think the creativity for this movie is off the charts. You know, watching it, I haven't seen it in a while, and watching it again, the realization of how dark this movie actually could be to like a small child is definitely not lost upon me. Pretty dark, like the child holding up the head was like very, very dark. But I think that's why I like this movie, because it's kind of going into unknown territory as far as like a child's movie, but really dark themes. And you know, this is rated PG, but I'm very curious if this would still get a PG rating if it came out today. The standout for me is of course the music. This is one of those movies where I could listen to this like soundtrack just like running errands in my car. The songs get stuck in your head for days. That's what this whole movie's about at the end of the day, is I think like the music. So fantastic. I think the stop motion, I think was fantastic. There's so many like iconic scenes. Again, watching it again, that I was like, wow, that really looks brilliant. And every single time it looks better to me. So that's the sign of a good movie for me. I loved Sally. I don't know if she like fit in to their like universe, but I thought she was great. And fun fact, Jack Skellington and Sally, like their love tryst, their love story, even though it wasn't like central, I would say, to the movie, was a really big thing. Like even today, people talk about it. A little dark, but in love, that was a big thing for this movie. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. What would you rate this movie?
I would actually rate this movie a solid 8. I really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was great, and that's without me having any sort of nostalgia goggles. I think this one was pretty solid. Like I said, I always get kind of nervous going into these, because if I don't like it, I get a lot of flack for it, but I actually really did enjoy this one. Solid 8 for me.
I think that's fair. For me, I would give this one an 8.5. I think this is so much fun, and whether you watch this during Halloween or whether you watch it for Christmas, it's a different kind of movie. But that's all for now. We'll catch you next time. Bye.